I was getting a really strong message last night that Spirit wanted me to share with you. And I know that everybody or anybody that is going to come across this video, that this message is meant for you, that you came across it not by accident, but because you were meant to hear this today. And the message was that it is time to go all in. It is time to go all in on something in your life. It is time to go all in on yourself at this time. And I sat and I did a little bit of math. And I checked, and literally as of today, we have 10 weeks left of 2024. If you can believe that. It's crazy, I know. But we have 10 weeks left of this year. What do you want to accomplish by the end of this year, or maybe sooner? What do you want to really solidify? What do you want to resolve, complete, or become better at this year in those 10 weeks? 10 weeks is a long time. It will go fast, but it is long enough that you can make some radical transformations in 10 weeks. But in order for you to make changes, you have to first know and get very, very clear on what you want to change in your life, or what you want to change about yourself or about a relationship or whatever. So that's step one. And then step two is to ask yourself, what's it going to take for me to go all in on myself, to improve my life, to achieve a goal that I have wanted to achieve for a long time? What is it going to take? And then getting clear on that, because the what is it going to take is going to lead you to those action steps that you need to put into place, that you need to start practicing, that you need to start taking so that you can actually accomplish your desire. And then the third step is to set a deadline. So figure out what the goal is, how much time you think you're going to need for that goal, because it can be the 10 weeks that we have left for this year. That could be your goal end date, or it could be sooner than that if the goal is smaller, or if it's a goal that is something you've already gotten started on and maybe you just have to finish some stuff up, right? So it just totally depends on your goal. But what is your deadline? That is the third step in figuring this out. It is time to go all in on yourself, on your self-mastery, on being mindful all day, every day. And being mindful just means really paying attention to your choices, paying attention to what actions you take, why you take them, what you're doing or what you're not doing, right? This is all mindfulness. How you could better utilize your time, how you could better utilize your energy, what you need to put more energy into. This is all mindfulness, right? So just becoming significantly more mindful. Do you need to go all in on becoming more mindful so that you can start living a more awakened life, so that you can start living a more efficient life, more productive life, where you're not only producing more, because productivity doesn't mean that you have to be producing more. It just means that you get more accomplished in a shorter amount of time, so that you have time for self-care, so that you have time for fun, so that you have time for rest, for those peaceful moments, or just to play with your kids or play with your dog or whatever it is for you that brings you joy, that is not a productive type of action, right? But just a fun type of action, right? It's making sure that you have time for that as well. So it's time to go in on learning something new every day. Do you leave time for that for yourself? Do you allow yourself to have maybe half an hour every evening to read a book, to learn something new, or to watch a video that is, mind opening or expands your consciousness, expands your perception, right? It's going all in on choosing to be a lifelong learner, to choose to be someone who wants to grow, who wants to become a better version of themselves. These are things that we need to go all in on. And when you go all in on it, that's when true transformation happens. That's when true magic happens. And it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be strenuous. It doesn't have to be something that feels like a chore. These are things that we can do from this perspective of fun, from this perspective of, I want to do this because I feel good about myself when I do this, or I feel good about what I'm accomplishing or how I'm growing, and I'm recognizing the change within myself when I'm moving through these actions, right? All of this is a choice, right? Choosing to go in on yourself, like all in on becoming the best version of yourself is only going to benefit you in the long run, only benefit you. Another aspect is choosing to go all in on your body goals. How much longer do you want to stay the same? How much longer do you want to perpetuate this feeling of not being good enough or not looking good or not looking the way that you really want to actually look and feel in your body, right? So it's choosing to go all in on cleaning out that body, on doing that detox program that you know you've been putting off for a really long time, on eating less processed food and really paying attention to what you're putting into your body, right? Really going all in on that. Really going in on tightening up that booty if that's what you want, if that's your goal, right? Or getting that snatched waist and getting that beautiful body back into alignment, back into being fit and strong like you desire to be. Nobody desires to be lazy and nobody desires to be like a mushy marshmallow, right? We all want to feel fit and hot and sexy in our bodies. We want to feel really, really good. So it's time for you to go all in on your body. And it doesn't have to be strenuous. It doesn't have to be a chore. It can literally just be doing a little bit every single day and see where you are at the end of those 10 weeks. Set yourself a goal. Set yourself a weight loss goal. Set milestones for yourself. Track your progress. These are the ways in which you can actually accomplish the goal, and it'll keep you going towards it. It'll keep you moving in that direction, especially when you're tracking your progress, right? Just even like every week, maybe having a food journal or having a weight journal and just kind of writing things down, having an exercise journal, or just having one journal where you kind of document all these things. Like, this is what I did this week, and here's how the scale shifted, or here's how I feel different in my body or look different, right? Taking photos every single day of yourself, right? Just to see the progress that you're making, and going all in on that hydration practice where you really pay attention to how much water you're drinking and setting a daily goal of like 1 liter a day to start, right? Or half a liter a day to start if you drink 0 water right now. Whatever it is, it's like start small and work your way up, but have a goal, set a goal for each week, for each month, divide up to 10 weeks if you want. Like, do it however you want, whatever feels fun and exciting for you. Make it like an experiment, but really go all in, go all in with that daily skincare routine that you've been also putting off, or that you do, once in a while or a couple of times a week, but not on a daily basis, right? Go all in on your mindset goals. And this is a huge one. It's a really, really important one because your mind dictates so much of your choices, dictates so much of how you respond to the world, to your experiences on a daily basis, right? So going all in on a daily meditation practice that is going to keep your mind focused and centered and focused on positive instead of allowing it to run away into the negative all the time. Going all in on that meditation practice that is going to rewire your mind, completely shift your perspective about yourself and who you are, about the world itself, about abundance, about prosperity, about whatever it is that you need to rewire and look at differently. Going all in on aligning your mind, your perception, your beliefs, and your actions to set you up to become a millionaire if that's what you choose to be a very highly abundant individual. These things really depend on the mindset that you carry. Because if you have the right mindset for it and you have the right belief system for it, right? It's about rewiring the belief system, reprogramming your belief system, which is your subconscious mind. But that takes a commitment, right? You got to go all in on really wanting to do that. Going all in on choosing to see the beauty in everything, in every experience that you have, even the challenges, right? That's a choice, right? And it's a choice that you got to make that, you know what, I'm going all in on really shifting my mindset into appreciating and loving myself and being grateful for the little things, right? It's this attitude of gratitude. And that's a mindset, to have an attitude of gratitude for everything, including yourself and especially yourself. Going all in on your work goals. So really, really getting some clarity around that and figuring out, what those goals are, setting some deadlines, going all in on that project that you've been putting off, either starting or completing. Going all in on that business idea that you've been toying with for quite some time, but have been putting off or not starting on, or maybe you've been unsure of. going all in on taking action on those career goals or that specific career that you've always dreamed of having, and going all in might mean that you need to look at some schools, some education. Maybe you got to go back to school to begin that journey. Maybe you need to start applying for that dream career that you think you can't have, right? And just start putting applications out there and having full faith and trust that you are actually going to land the job. And don't allow yourself to contract or to think that it's not going to work out because you get 1 or 5 or 10 rejections even. It doesn't matter. It could be the 11th application that you send in that you get. It's all about your alignment. It's all about trusting yourself and really, really having full faith in you getting that job, in you having that career. So go all in. Don't hesitate. Just go for it. This was such a strong message I was getting from Spirit yesterday, from like last night, to really put this message out there. And even for myself, to go all in on certain things in my own life that are going to get me exactly where I want to go. That includes going all in on that thing you love doing, but convinced yourself will never make you money. That's not true. Go all in. Try it. Turn it into a business. Turn it into something that is this magical, passionate, fulfilling thing that you do that actually can earn you money. Go for it. Stop hesitating. Stop doubting yourself. Stop telling yourself lies that it's never going to make me money or it's frivolous. It's like, no, I can't have fun and earn a living having fun. Yeah, you can, because millions of people are already doing it. And going all in on your relationship goals. So if you're single, this is about going all in on changing your mindset so that you can attract the right partner and the right mate for yourself, that beautiful relationship that you dream of, right? First of all, you got to get clear on what it is that you want out of that relationship or out of a connection in general. And then go all in on changing your mindset around that. If you have beliefs right now that are limiting, that are convincing you that, it's never going to happen or that it's only a dream, that's not true. Like, we create everything for ourselves, right? So go all in on changing your mindset. That is going to be the first step in order for you to attract that relationship, that partnership, that connection into your life. Or go all into that commitment that you're afraid to fully give yourself to right now. Maybe you've already met somebody and you're kind of a little bit hesitating. Maybe you're just a little bit holding back, not fully allowing yourself to engage with your heart, your full heart and your full body, mind, and spirit into that connection. Go all in on that connection, especially if it feels good, especially if it feels right, especially if it excites you, if it makes you light up and feel like, oh my God, like this is it. Then go all in. This is your sign to go all in. Release the fear, release the doubts, and just allow yourself to flow and experience what it has to offer you. Or if there's a relationship that is, not working right now or isn't doing well, then maybe now is the time for you to go all in on repairing that relationship, on rekindling the connection or healing that rift between you and that other person, right? This is the time for us to go all in because we have such a powerful manifestation energy present. And when we go all in, when we decide to go all in on something, that is us signaling to the universe that you are ready for more, that you are open to receive more, because going all in, the result of going all in on something is actually receiving, right? It's getting something really positive out of it. So whether it's going all in on your body, going all in on a relationship, going all in on a project or on a work situation, it doesn't matter what it is. Maybe there's several things you need to go all in on, but whatever it is, it's only going to yield positive results. When you put fully put your heart and your soul and your mind and your love and your energy into it, you are going to get something very beautiful, very positive out of it. Does it mean you're going to have to work for it? Yes. Does it mean that you're going to have to put some effort into it? Yes. Does it mean that you are going to have to commit? Yes. But the rewards are going to blow your mind. So stop hesitating, stop doubting yourself, stop being afraid, and go all in. That is the message that I wanted to share. That is the message that kept coming through yesterday, last night, after a beautiful day. And I really, really wanted to share this with you guys. I really wanted to put this out there because I know someone out there needs to hear this. So I'm sending you all of my love, all of my support. If you need some support in figuring out what you need to go all in on, or if you are just simply confused about certain things, you can book a session with me. I'm an intuitive, a psychic, and a medium. So that link will be in the description box below. You can sign up for the newsletter, and you can also follow me on Instagram. So thanks so much for tuning in. Hit a like on your way out, support the channel by subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.